Hello and welcome to NIME's 3 Days Weather Forecast. I'm Olubi Adedamola. This satellite imagery behind me shows the density of dust that we have presently over the country from the north to the south of the country. In fact, there are about 1,000 microgram per cubic meters of dust in the atmosphere as we speak, and we expect this to be the dominant factor in our forecast for Monday and Tuesday. For the highlight of our forecast, starting from today in the evening, we still expect thick dusty conditions to prevail over the entire country, and we expect some patches of cloud over the coast of the southeast and that of the southwest, but we do not expect any significant weather to come out of these cloudy conditions. We expect temperatures to be as high as 30 degrees Celsius over the northeast of the country, while cities like Kano record temperature high of about 28 degrees Celsius. Coming into the central cities, Kaduna is likely to have a daytime high of about 30 degrees Celsius, while as we move to the south, we expect temperature to range between 30 to 34 degrees Celsius over most cities in both the southwest inland and the southeast inland and their coast as well. As we emerge into Monday, there isn't supposed to be much change in the north, as most areas will still have thick dusty conditions with visibility less than 1,000 meters, and we expect some thick dusty conditions to also sewer down into part of the central cities, where could have one or two areas report temperature less than 1,000 meters. Early morning mist and fog patches are likely along the coastline of the southeast, and we expect the entire day not to differ much even as we move into the afternoon, as most areas will still maintain the forecast for thick dusties over the extreme north, and some evidence of thick dusties are also expected to be experienced along the central states into the southern inland. There are, however, chances of light showers or light thundery activities over the coast of the Niger Delta axis in the late hours of the day. We expect temperatures to still range between 29 and 28 degrees Celsius over the extreme north of the country. One or two areas around the northeast are likely to report daytime high of about 30 degrees Celsius. Around the central cities, temperatures will be around 29 to 30 degrees Celsius, moving from Jos Plateau into Kaduna. While as we move into the southern inland and the coastal areas, we expect temperatures around Calabar and Eket to go as high as 31 degrees Celsius, while as we move into the interlands, temperatures are likely to range between 35 and 36 degrees Celsius over cities in the southern inlands. As we move into Tuesday, thick dusties are still likely over the entire north of the country, but one or two areas should be expected to see some improvement in the course of the day, while moderate dusty conditions are likely around the central cities to the southern inland, with chances of partly cloudy conditions over the coast of the southeast. But as we move into the afternoon, we still expect thick dusties significantly in most places in the north, while nothing much is expected to change as we move down south into the country, as most areas are still likely to grapple with some poor air quality conditions over part of the southern inland and the coastal areas. We look forward to temperatures still maintaining the margin of 28-29 degrees Celsius over most cities in the north, while around the central cities, temperatures are still likely to range between 29 to 31 degrees Celsius. Jos Plateau is likely to have temperature rise of about 29 degrees Celsius, as we can see, while as we move into the south, we do not expect temperature differences to be beyond 34 to 36 degrees Celsius as daytime high over most cities in the southern inland and the coastal areas. And that's what we'll leave you for this edition of our 3 Days Weather Forecast. In the next 3 days, we'll give you another episode. Thank you for joining us. I'm Olubi Adedamola, and it's good to have you.